The Protoss are one. Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
The Templar and the Tal'Darim have joined forces. Unbelievable.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us, or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of them now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes. We will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong. New Tal'Darim robotics have been constructed based on Alarak's specifications. Let us hope his instructions were thorough.
The Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Ire without an army. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time, they will not fail us. I have made a decision many of you will not agree with. During my time with Phoenix, I have seen that the Purifier program, under the right guidance, may be reborn.
History has shown the purifiers cannot be controlled, Artemis.
They do not have to be. These personalities, like I, will have free will.
We do not have enough purifier matrices to create more like Phoenix.
You cannot possibly be considering what I think you are.
The original purifiers are housed in orbit above the forest world of Endion, sealed within their warship, Cybros. I have seen through Phoenix that these warriors may be valuable to us. Perhaps the Conclave misunderstood them, treating them as simple robots and not proud Templar. It tried to control them.
And they rebelled, attacking their creators.
Would you not rebel against a slave master?
I have heard your counsel, and I have chosen to go to Endion. We leave at once!
The Purifier stasis grid is still intact. We'll have to destabilize it from the generator below. I'm detecting a massive Zerg infestation on the surface. They can't be Kerrigans.
Amon's brood. This will not be easy.
Oh, your ship is too bright. It pains my eyes.
I know this will work, Hierarch. I know I can guide the Purifiers through the darkness that lies ahead. Help them accept what they are. I can convince them that they will not be treated as servants again.
Then it appears as if you have found purpose, brother.
Since awakening, I have been confused, directionless, uncertain of what I am, how I came to be. Now, things are clear once more. Fate has laid out a purpose only I can accomplish. It is exhilarating.
Yes, you embark upon a task that even Phoenix could not achieve.
Yet he would attempt it if he could. I have learned much from Phoenix's memories, and through them, I have come to know myself. I am Phoenix, but not. I am my own entity, and I take pride in this.
The Zerg pose quite a problem. Disrupting the stasis grid was never going to be easy, and it certainly will be less so with Amon's brood attacking us.
We will hold them off long enough for your work, Karax.
The scientists sealed away Cybros with a device called the Megalith. It is the key to disabling the station's stasis lock. Once the grid is down, we have to act swiftly and bring Cybros online or flee orbit. The might of the brood below is too great.
Leave the defense to me.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen. Endion. It is hard to imagine what it must have looked like before the Zerg invaded.
What you plan to do is awaken monsters, Artanis. They slaughtered every Templar on the base of Lantinum.
They rose against their masters. Our people never treated them as Templar.
Because they are robots, created to do the bidding of the Conclave.
Is this what you think of Phoenix? A robot whose only purpose is to do your bidding?
He certainly defies expectations. He is more.
Perhaps the original purifier robots will be too. If nothing else, think of their benefit to the war effort.
That is, if they choose to join us.
I believe in Phoenix. I am willing to take the risk.
The shield emitters on Endion must be disabled if we are to reactivate Cyros. The time to begin is now, Hierarch. Cyros, the vault of the purifiers. It is fortunate that Amon's brood has been unable to penetrate its stasis grid.
I now have access to Endion's records. The stasis grid is sealed by complicated locking mechanisms. They can only be destabilized by a certain device. The Megalith. I'll begin recovering it now, so it may work on the locks.
It will need protection. These forests already crawl with Zerg abominations.
Then we shall clear them out.
If I may, Hierarch, this facility once developed powerful weapons for the Empire.
I have heard tale of the mighty Colossi, scaling cliffs, besieging enemies from afar. Let us see how they fare against the Zerg.
The Zerg are coming from that cave. If we fire on the rock formation, it will seal the opening.
Well done. The area is secure. Warp coordinates for our Nexus point are locked. Karax, activate the Megalith.
Authorization in progress. The Megalith should be ready shortly, Hierarch. We will monitor its status and alert you when it is online. The Megalith systems will take a few moments to activate. It will be ready to move out soon. In the meantime, I've upgraded our robotics facilities to construct Colossi. You can warp them in whenever you wish, Hierarch. should be finishing up shortly. We should ensure that we have enough forces to defend it.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The Megalith is online. We must ensure it reaches the stasis locks safely.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Has reached the first stasis lock. It will be safe below the surface as it does its work.
I have returned.
I'm detecting Zerg movement. Warriors, ensure none reach our nexus point.
Prismatic core.
The Megalith is almost done with this lock. I would advise you to make preparations for its next move.
You must construct additional pylons.
Sensors show the first stasis lock has been disabled. The Megalith is relocating to the next one.
We meet the enemy in battle.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough. Your allies are in battle. You must place that in a power.
The Megalith has arrived safely at the second stasis lock. It shall be brought down shortly.
Interesting. I believe this facility used power cores of incredible size to provide energy for experiments. They should be hidden somewhere within these hills. If our warriors can destroy them, we can claim the Solarite components within. The first power core has been secured. Warping it aboard now.
You have not enough minerals.
The Megalith's work is nearly complete. It will move again soon.
You have not enough minerals.
This vessel.
The canyon grows narrow ahead. Crawlers! They're rooting on the ridge! Brace for incoming fire!
Stasis lock disabled, and the grid is now at 60%. The Megalith is en route to the third lock now.
This warrior.
You require more. You require more Vespine gas.
We meet the enemy in battle. I have returned.
Your allies are in battle. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Engage the enemy.
Well done, warriors. The Megalith is disabling the third lock.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Both power cores have been obtained. I'll begin working on them immediately.
Phase crystal charge.
This lock is almost destabilized. The Megalith will relocate shortly. I am detecting a large number of Zerg bioforms in the cave network ahead.
We can use the terrain to our advantage. Topple the rock formations near the entrance and seal the Zerg within the caves.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The third lock has been disabled, and the Megalith is on the move. My readout shows Cybros beginning to awaken from stasis. Only 2 remain, Hierarch.
Have engaged the enemy.
A significant number of Zerg have been detected in the caves ahead. Exercise caution.
This warrior awakens. Phase crystal
Phase link authorized. The Megalith is now disabling the 4th lock.
This warrior awakens.
Upgrade complete.
This warrior awakens.
Prismatic core online. This vessel Channel the light of Ion.
Lock destabilization is nearly finished. The Megalith will disembark soon.
This warrior awakens.
The lock is down and the Megalith is traveling. Stasis grid at 20%. Wait. I'm detecting activity in the Zerg hive nearby. They're reinforcing the last lock.
There is an entire Zerg hive cluster between the Megalith and the last stasis lock. Our only option is to fight through it.
You must place that in a power.
Seismic disturbance detected. Nidus worms are inbound on your location.
This warrior awakens. Meet the enemy in battle.
Our pylon is under attack. Your allies are in battle. Our pylon is under attack.
We face the enemy.
The final lock is destabilizing, and the grid is down. We've done it! Cybros is free from stasis.
Recall our forces from Endion's surface. We take this battle to Cybros.
A new faction has joined our forces in the War Council.